Hello everyone and welcome back to our press channel. We are originally in Bangkok, Thailand. We have a special guest today, Percent. Percent, he is an art instructor in university and he is art instructor at Aspa too. We are big fans of landscape and seascape painting, like you guys. Today, we are going to drawing and painting about forest in autumn. Painting is interesting activity. Today, I will going to do a landscape in autumn painting. In order to do successfully in drawing or painting, you might have to be practicing. Maybe start in easy subject that you like or interesting. That is easy and fun to start. And in this video, Percent will guide you through this process. At the end of the lesson, you will have a complete painting. Let's get started together. Today's lesson really simple subject is forest in autumn painting. Are you ready to learn by heart? I encourage you to share your artwork in the comment section down below so that community and I will supporting you and cheer you up. Before I get started, I just like to thank the sponsor of today's video. That is all of the guys in Art Plus community. If you haven't heard about Art Plus channel before, Art Plus and Art Plus channel is art lesson. It's online database of both for kids, youth and adults. To give one-to-one art lesson 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and video on demand is available. And you can learn art more than 100 lessons from anywhere of the world as long as you have stable internet connection. The first thing I need to say and cheer you up, don't be afraid, enjoy with your artwork. And I'm going to say hello again for everyone if you're just coming to Art Plus live streaming today. Today's subject is beautiful landscape watercolor painting. You have much to be prepared basic equipment that you have. In this video, I use drawing papers, pencils, pen, brush, watercolor paper, and a little bit cup of water to wash and cleaning painting brush. Well, be comfortable and let's get started with Percent and I. The first thing that we paint is the top of the paper. We use to brush, dip it in clean water and then drain it into the foundation with water to make the basement, like waking the paper up. After that, we use the brush. We dip a little bit of brush, drain while the paper is still wet, and we will get a beautiful sky as you see in this artwork. The next step is to paint the mountains. The mountain that sits high above the rock mountain covered with snow, we use gray painting. First step, we use light gray paint to drain the snow. Secondly, use a natural gray color that is darker than the first one. Create a shadow side of the mountain. Third step, yes, we use gray. It's more darker than the second step. You may add black or blue to add dimension to the mountains. Step 4. When you see the paper dry, you paint the empty parts of snow. You will get a beautiful rock mountain as you see in this demonstration. Next step, as you see, below the rock mountain, you will see a lot of pine tree. In this part, we use green and blue. In the shadow tone of blue, we add a little bit of black to make it look deeper darker. And And the next mountain in the image, to the left of the image, there are many pine trees covered. This is a beautiful view. On this mountain, we use green as the primary color, blended with blue to create a deep dimension. You are able to mix brown color to add realism to your artwork. This mountain is the mountain that is closest to us. This mountain has a colorful variety of trees changing color in autumn. After that, we start with yellow as a primary color. After that, we created a mountain's area of hay, a dry grass with yellow, orange, and add the right boughs. Create a warm atmosphere. After that, use splash of orange and red painting on the leaf that's changing color according to changing season of autumn. The tree that we covering, the coloring this is special. That is the sunlight shining back in the light, which should make the leaf the lighten up. Doesn't drain all leaf. Create a space. Create dimensions of the image to look clear. The colors we use are brown mixed with black, and add white or yellow to make it brighten up. In the session, as you see, people add dark brown to make this tree look real. After that, we going down below, as you see, he add dark brown to make tree in this area is purple. In the shading of purple, people select to use dark green to make the dimension, to make the shade and shadow of this tree. To make the image look brighter and look fresh, the paper is not brushes. The area where our coloring are not dry or paper still not dry, we will not do that areas. Wait it to dry, and then we going back, and then we going paint in that areas. As you see in this session, people use a dark brown. He add a dark brown and add black to make the tree. As you see on the top of the tree, it looks brighter. He add white or soft white to make the tree look real. We use the black color on the trunk for the image to look more realistic. We create the light and shadow for the tree. This is one we use add white on the tree top in order to look airy and looks more realistic. The next step, we use bright colors to create an atmosphere of autumn. We create the autumn leaf by adding yellows, orange, red to the tree in the front of image. To look more beautiful, we create light and shade for each tree. Orange will be the key tone of this process. And next step, we use green, adding to the tree that still looks fresh. The same process, we create a light and shadow. The tree in front of you, as you see, looks brighter. We add dark green and black. We add the same color in the stem to make it look real. On the shadow side, we use the same color too. As you see, the artwork is almost done. In this step, we add the detail at the glass. We add the light brown to use with small brush. In the picture, we use brush number 3. We point to the glass. It looks freshy. As you see, people use dark brown with small brush in shadow area, and he adds more details. to make it brighten up, and add a darker green to make a detail on a greenery fresh tree. After that, he add white. The final step is to collect the details in the light and the shade. The main feature of this picture is the backlit painting. Finally, hope you enjoy with this video. You can improve your coloring skill and you make your happiness for your painting during your free times or improving their skill for your study or your careers. Thank you to everyone who came to see this autumn coloring painting. See you next time and thank you.